Good morning and good afternoon, everyone. My name is Roselle Rosas, and I'm one of the Director of Global Sales for Rosewood Hotels and Resorts. I have the pleasure of managing our relationships for clients based in the Northeast, and I will be our moderator for our call today on behalf of our global sales team. I do see that we have a few more people trying to log on, so we'll just give it one more minute just so we can start and have everyone see from the beginning for our presentation. All right, I do see that we do have a great amount of people attendees listening in, so we will start our presentation now. For those of you just joining us, again, my name is Roselle, and I'm one of the Director of Global Sales for Rosewood Hotels and Resorts. Thank you very much for joining us today. This is our very first educational webinar series for Rosewood. And our focus today is Beachside Hideaways. Our presenters today include three lovely ladies. We have Eva Chan, Director of Sales and Marketing for Rosewood, Bermuda, Denise Costa, Leisure Sales Manager for Rosewood, Mayakoba, and Sani Gokizem, who is up very late this evening, joining us from Rosewood, Phuket. Each of our presenters will be granting an award for three lucky advisors who are attending the call today. Our winners will be notified after the call. And just some housekeeping notes. We will place all attendees on mute during the presentation, just so there is no interruption. And we will have time for Q&A after the presentation. So please do type your questions in the chat box as you wish, and we will make sure to answer all the questions, whether it's on the call or after by email. The presentation deck will also be shared with all attendees after the call, which will include all of our contact details for you as well. So don't worry if you are busily writing your notes. We will share the entire presentation with you. And to begin, I just want to touch a little bit on Rosewood Hotels and Resorts, just in case there are some of you who may not be familiar with our collection. Our inspiration comes from our very first hotel, Rosewood Mansion on Turtle Creek in Dallas, where a private estate was restored to welcome Rosewood's first guests and truly beginning our residentially styled properties. Each of our hotels are always paired with impeccable attention to detail, from design to bespoke services, ones only enjoyed truly in the finest of homes, and this is where our culture comes from. The focus was and always has been about a sense of place. If there's one thing you take away from this whole presentation is about who we are, it's really about a sense of place. We create residential style luxury hotels with attentive personalized service. Today, we've grown from that one hotel and mansion in Turtle Creek in Dallas to 27 hotels worldwide in 15 countries. We recently opened 3 hotels just this March, with Rosewood Miramar Beach Montecito kicking us off, which is likened to an estate home welcoming guests right in the West Coast shores. We also opened our new flagship, Rosewood Hong Kong, which is our vertical estate, which soars over Victoria Dock Harbor that includes sky suites with sky gardens, if you can believe it. Rosewood Bangkok, not to be outdone, also opened in March, which has changed the city's skyline. If you can imagine 2 connecting hands, this is what the structure of the building is all about. It represents a Thai gesture called greeting, called the Y, and that is really truly changing the skyline of Bangkok with Rosewood Bangkok's opening. This year, we will open 2 more hotels, Rosewood Yangon in Myanmar in June and Rosewood Guangzhou in September, as well as the long-awaited reopening of Rosewood Little Dix Bay, which is expected to reopen this festive season. As we grow our collection, it's always very good to remember that we will always stay true to the DNA of Rosewood's sense of place. Each of our hotels is really a celebration of every destination. No 2 hotels are alike, and each immerses our guests in the culture of the destination. And now you'll see why 2 hotels are alike while I turn it over to Eva to introduce us to Rosewood, Bermuda.
Thank you, Roselle. Hello, everyone. I am super excited to be the first resort and hotel to present this webinar series on behalf of the Rosewood Collection. Rosewood Bermuda went through a transformation last year in 2018. In Q1, we renovated the entire property, including all our guest rooms and public areas. So this year is the first full year of reopening, and so we're super excited to share with you the renovations and the updates of the property. In 2017, Bermuda was the host destination and island for the America's Cup. So sailing is a big part of Bermuda, and what it offers from the water is really different from what it can do from the land. So the property sits on a waterfront, as you see in this picture. This is the heart and soul of the resort. Here it sits on 240 acres of waterfront property, which includes our golf course, our tennis facility, our private beach club, our spa, and 88 guest rooms. The hotel operates like a boutique hotel as far as the size and inventory of guest rooms, but the layout is as large as a 200-room hotel. It's a really unique and extraordinary experience for our guests because you do have a lot of privacy, and there's a lot of areas around the resort where you can actually experience unique offerings, such as the spa gardens, such as 3 restaurants. So it's really a refined experience that you will get with your families, couples, honeymooners, and baby mooners. The island, as you see here in this map, is shaped like a fish hook. Underneath Bermuda, that you see on the top part of the right-hand side, the top part is the land. Underneath it is a dormant volcano. So the top part of Bermuda is the top part of the volcano. And where Rosewood sits is on the east end of the island. Hamilton is the capital of Bermuda, so it sits right in the center of Bermuda. And St. George's, hundreds of years ago, used to be the capital. Where you see right above Rosewood, Bermuda is St. George's, which is nowadays is a UNESCO World Heritage Site. It's a walking museum, and you can certainly get a feel of it, what it was like hundreds of years ago in the colonial times. And it's truly a charming escape and something to experience. At our property, and what's unique to Rosewood as well as a destination is underwater caves. And where Rosewood is situated is one of the largest underwater caves where guests can actually go cave diving for those adventurous people that are looking for something really different and unique. And there's also a crystal fantasy caves for those that don't want to go underwater but can do a walking tour, and that's about a 7-minute drive. Now, as far as the destination location where we are in relation to the US, we're only a 90-minute flight from New York, so it's such an easy in and out just to come to us for a quick weekend getaway. The seasonality, as far as where we are in relation to the Caribbean, we are not in the Caribbean. We are in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean, 600 miles off the shores of the Carolinas. So right now we are going into our high season, whereas the Caribbean is going into their low and shoulder season. So our rates are reflective of that, as well as our activities and experiences. Here is our picture of the Manor House building. The majority of our guest rooms are in this main building of the hotel overlooking Castle Harbor. Now on the right-hand side, the lower right-hand side of the slide, you'll see these white rooftops. Those are our harbor view rooms. So they're located right below the main hotel. So that encompasses our entire room inventory. We have 4 pools that we offer, and 2 of the main pools are located at the Manor House. The pool you see here is the Castle Harbor. On the first level where the guest rooms are that you see in this picture are our poolside rooms. Each of the poolside rooms have a dedicated cabana for the guest stay. There are other guests that are staying at other room types can access this pool as well. It is heated, as well as our other palm court pool, which is on the other side of the Manor House building. And then the other 2 pools are at our beach club. Here is our ocean view rooms. Now, how we differentiate each of our room types is the size of the room, not by the view. Each room, starting from our superior room to our 2-bedroom royal suite, has a guaranteed view of the water. So it's a great value amenity when you're selling our room types. as well as the design. We've moved away from that traditional Bermudian pinks and yellows and blues and made it much more residential feel, which is what Rosewood is about, a sense of place, and designed with neutral tones to kind of lightened and brightened the room up across all room categories. So it's a nice experience, and it's quite spacious for your guests. You can certainly, in the ocean view room that you see here, can put a third person with a rollaway bed. The highlight of our renovation is this amazing conservatory bar. This is brand new. It's off the main lobby. Here you see a picture of the courtyard. This is an outdoor, indoor area where you can have drinks in the evenings or afternoon tea service in the afternoons. It is a retractable roof as well as views of the water. So it's really a charming area for guests to relax and enjoy themselves during their stay. Here is a variety of pictures of activities that we offer. The top part of the slide is where our beach club is. It's only a 7-minute drive from the main hotel. If you're staying in our suites, you do have a dedicated golf cart. But if you're staying in our regular ocean view rooms, we do have shuttle service that transport guests in and around the resort. And the beach club is open seasonally, beginning end of March all the way until end of October. It is one of the largest private beach clubs in Bermuda, and it is completely pink sand. Here's a picture of our adult pool, and on the other side of the beach club restaurant is the family pool. You can do beach dinners on the beach with a bonfire, or you can have a romantic dinner at the restaurant or a family dinner as well. The restaurant features seafood cuisines. And then the next slide here is our golf club. There are about 8 golf courses in Bermuda, and Rosewood Bermuda has one of the top golf courses on the island. And within the golf club is our Solverde restaurant, which is our other Italian restaurant located there. It's quite popular amongst families and guests alike. The cuisine is all about sharing and family style. It's Tuscan influence. And then below is our 4 tennis courts, and then an array of water sports. Again, to experience Bermuda is amazing from the water than it is from the land. And so sailing, diving is huge. We have about 1,000 wreck dives. I'm sure you've heard of the Bermuda Triangle at one time. And so a lot of the ships that have sank in this area have now become wreck dives. And for anybody that's big into diving, can certainly enjoy themselves in Bermuda. And now I hand you over to Rosewood Mayakoba. You can take a quick flight from Bermuda to Miami, and then Miami to Cancun, and Denise Costa will present on the resort.
Hello everyone, my name is Denise Costa. Welcome to Rosewood Mayakoba, a 5-star property where ocean and jungle meet. We are a gated community, and there are great features and benefits. When you stay in Mayakoba's complex, the guests can actually cross-charge between the other 3 hotels. We also provide complimentary shuttles between the resorts so they can experience the other hotels' dining. Why Rosewood Mayakoba? Location, location, location. It is in the Riviera Maya in the heart of Mexico. We're built along serene, winding lagoons and a mile-long arc of pristine swimmable beach. We also have the 5-star Sen Spa and Championship Greg Norman Golf Course. How do you get around in Mayakoba? We provide bikes to everyone, and golf carts are accessible. And our personality is driven by our guests, couples and family. There is definitely a sense of community and an energy as well as service that definitely will exceed all expectations. A sense of location, your arrival is to the Cancun airport, approximately 30 to 35 minutes away. Transfers are $177 each way for a family of 4. Our arrival process is pretty special. After the guests are transported from the airport via Escalades, upon arrival, they will also be transported to their suite via a boat. Their butler will be waiting for them on their private dock of their suite to welcome them home. We have 24-hour butler service. An app is placed on your cell phone so you can reach out to your butler for absolutely anything, from lunch to beach service to any requests at all. That same boat that takes you to your suite can also be turned into a romantic boat dinner. So we have a lot of on-site activities. We have a complimentary daily eco tour for children and families. We have over 250 different species of wildlife. And one thing to remember is we have a complimentary Rosewood Explorer Kids Club for ages from 5 to 12. We also provide movies under the stars for kids, so that makes it really exceptional. Rosewood is definitely a sense of place. This is an overview of the property, and we have 129 spacious, luxurious suites, all with heated plunge pools. We have 10 villas, 2 and 3 bedroom. Rosewood Mayakoba is not just for couples, it's for families as well. On that beach, we do have a 3-bedroom presidential beach, we have beachfront studio suites, and we also have accommodations for adults only. Rooftop suites, everything amazing. And on that beach, every single Saturday at 1 o'clock, we have champagne o'clock. Everybody will run to the beach with Tattinger champagne and glasses, and everybody on that beach will get champagne at 1 o'clock on Saturday. It's a pretty amazing experience. So then we have a sense of stay. Why clients will love it. The resort staff of over 500 for just 129 suites and 10 villas is the embodiment of Mexico's famed hospitality. It's an all-suite resort, and again, 2 resorts in 1, not just for couples, it's also for families. And to prove that, we have an amazing promotion, exclusive Disney Toy Story 4 promotion, June 1 to September 30th. You buy 1 suite, you get the second one 50% off. All the amenities, all the activities, all the movies will be themed to Toy Story 4, plus a family photo. So it's a pretty, really different, unique experience for all. The unique feature of the property is we have a Marry Oneself Journey promotion, which you can incorporate into anyone's stay. I just came back from the property and actually experienced it, and it's just overwhelmingly, I can't even explain it, it's just overwhelmingly gorgeous, loved it. And on this bed at night, your guests will get a surprise monogram pillowcase set, which is also a great way to say we're happy that you're here. And on the next slide, we're going into our restaurant. We have 6 restaurants on the property. We have Casa del Lago, which is an Italian restaurant with a Mexican flavor, and then Punta Bonita, we have a beachfront Mexican bistro, which we have beach barbecues on. And we have lots of live music, so it's very nice. And the Agave Azul Sushi Bar is exceptional. We have 100 different types of tequilas, and it's sushi and Asian inspired. We also have a Key Mikado, which means Here I Stay. It's a couple's hideaway with a food truck, which is also very unusual. Then we have La Fondita. It's a little town we created. It's El Pueblito, an authentic replica of a Mexican village, and we also have a new bakery. And last is the picture on the screen. Is one of my favorites, La Ciba Garden and Kitchen. It's designed as an interactive environment, has 45 types of organic vegetables, and our chef, Juan Pablo Lozo, creates a 4-course amazing dinner served Wednesdays and Saturdays. The next is our sense of wellness. So that is our beautiful spa pool. We have an award-winning spa, we have hydrotherapy pool, and a sensory garden. We also have 6 pools, which includes an Infinity Edge beach pool. With the sense of adventure, we provide a beautiful golf championship course. It's Greg Norman, it's amazing. The golf club is just, it's breathtaking. It's about $229 for 18 holes, and we also have beach activities, volleyball, kayaking. We have a great concierge and celebrations department that can provide you with any itinerary that you want them to customize to the nearby Mayan ruins, to Puerto Carmen, to the Tulum, just to explore all the archaeological sites. And what's new in Mayakoba? All newly reimagined suites. We have 10 brand new villas with great amenities, which include breakfast for all, private transfers to and from the airport, private reserve beach cabana, and private eco tour. We have a new adults club, the Aki Mikado, which is barefoot luxury. It's adults only, and it has 3 amazing pools and our food truck. Thank you so much for being part of the webinar that included Rosewood Mayakoba. And if you need anything further, just let me know. And if you want any personal journey for yourself, you can always get back to me. But summer escape awaits. Thank you so much. And I want to introduce Sani. She's next.
Thank you, Denise. Hi, I'm Sandy. I'm the Assistant Director of Sales at Rosewood Phuket. Just want to introduce you to Rosewood's first Southeast Asia and Thailand property. So Phuket is an hour south from the capital city of Bangkok, and it has easy accessibility from airports such as Doha, Dubai, Hong Kong, and Bangkok with several daily flights. Rosewood Phuket is a beachfront property, though the beaches in Thailand are not private. We are located in a more secluded area called Emerald Bay, which is in a bay per the name, so it doesn't feel as public as other beaches. And given the design and to complement the sense of place concept of the Rosewood brand, once you enter, so welcome back home to Rosewood Phuket. As you can see here, this big door welcomes you home to the property. It gives you an island feel with our lush vegetation, so it will definitely feel like a tropical getaway. And from the airport, the hotel is located an hour drive away, and it has many activities such as island hopping to famous and popular islands such as the Phi Phi Islands and Panga Bay. And also, if you would like to visit cultural sites, we have many options such as the Big Buddha, and then multiple temples such as the Wat Chalong and Wat Suwan. Additionally, we do have heritage sites that guests can also venture out to. For entertainment, Rosewood Phuket is only located 10 minutes away from the popular Patong, where you'll find many shops, many restaurants, and it is well known for its nightlife. The resort has and features 71 pavilions, otherwise known as suites and villas. Every room faces the ocean, and each room has its own private pool, so guests can relax and enjoy at their own privacy. And also, just like Mayakoba, we don't only welcome honeymooners or couples. We are very well known, and is a great option for families too. So because of this, we do have many interconnecting rooms, which can also be guaranteed upon booking. Towards the end of last year, we were awarded the LEED Gold certification, so it is a great fit for sustainable travelers. For example, we do have lagoons where we where we harbor rain water to water our own garden, where we grow our own herbs. And also we do feature solar panels, and we do participate in coral reef restoration, so kids and adults can easily swim from the beach and enjoy the newly grown corals and to enjoy snorkeling there too. And additionally, we do not use any plastic bottles, straws, or cocktail mixes at the resorts. So in the slide that you're looking at right now features our outlets. Altogether, we have 4 outlets, and in this top photo is the kai. The kai in Thai means fishing net. So as you can see here, the design of it represents and reflects a fisherman's village. So here we serve up rustic, authentic Southern Thai cuisine, and to ensure the authenticness of the taste, we did welcome 2 local chefs, a husband and wife couple who used to have their own local restaurant in Phuket, to come and serve up their secret recipes. Additionally, in the below picture is the Shack, which is our poolside restaurant for those who would like to enjoy or who would like to fully enjoy the pool. They can just take a few steps to the Shack and enjoy Western cuisine, specifically fresh seafood. And our last restaurant is Red Sauce, which is our Italian bistro. We serve up semi-buffet breakfast and then a la carte lunch and dinner. And lastly, the bar is which is open nightly. And as mentioned previously, we do welcome families and we are very kid friendly. So here you see our Explorers Club. We do provide daily activities and they're more educational per se. So we don't provide video games or iPads at all. We want to teach the kids, from the beginning how plants are grown. So we do feature activities such as planting seeds and do teach them the basics of cooking. And then we also encourage them to socialize with other in-house kids. And additional also babysitting service is provided at an additional cost should the parents like to take an evening off and enjoy their date night. So lastly, we feature Asaya, which is our wellness studio. So before I get into our concept, we do provide wellness activities daily, such as yoga, HIIT training, and boot camp, which is complimentary to all the in-house guests. And then for water sports, because you're at the beach, we do have non-motorized water sports, such as kayaking and paddle boards, again, to complement our sustainable concept. So Asaya, this is our wellness studio, and for wellness, we approach it from a more holistic point of view. So we would like to deliver experiences to each individual's minds, bodies, and spirits through alternative therapies. So we encourage each individual to discover their own path to their own personal well-being. So therefore, we do have and provide consultations with our on-site consultant, and we do provide a more privatized approach. So for example, if an individual would like to improve their sleeping patterns, some treatments such as the sound therapy incorporating the singing bowls may be suggested to calm the mind and the person's well-being to improve their target. And also, we do have packages for wellness retreats, may it be yoga or alternative therapy such as the sound therapy to improve sleep as mentioned. So that can also be found through our website, and it incorporates selections of accommodations too. And right now I'll just hand you right back to Roselle.
Thank you, Sani and Denise and Eva, for your presentations. Let's see if we have any questions. Katie, do we have anything?
Hi, everyone. Yes, we actually do have many. Unfortunately, due to time, we will answer just a few, but just note that we will send these questions over to the presenters on today's webinar, and they can answer you directly via email. So the first question for Bermuda is, what Rosewood Bermuda room options are best for families of 4 people?
The best would be our 2-bedroom ocean view suite or 2-bedroom harbor view suite. Or depending on the kids, on the ages, we do have only three ocean view rooms with 2 queen beds that interconnect to a king ocean view room. So if you already know when the guests are coming, the earlier you book, the better chance you're able to guarantee that room type without having to book a suite room type.
Great, thank you, Ava. A question from Mayakoba, is the beach swimmable at Rosewood Mayakoba?
I'll answer that for Denise. I think she's having technical difficulties right now, but the beach is certainly swimmable at Rosewood Mayakoba. The waters are very calm, and it's definitely something where it's easy for all families to enjoy.
Great. And for Sani, how do you recommend getting to Phuket from Chiang Mai or Chiang Rai?
From Chiang Mai, we do have daily direct flights. Chiang Rai, the connection will most likely be via Bangkok.
Great. Unfortunately, we're out of time, but again, we would definitely answer your questions via email directly. And so I'm passing this back over to Roselle.
Thank you, ladies. And thank you, everyone, for joining us today for our first series of Rosewood educational webinars. We hope that you had a sense of whether you are in a city or an end resort like Rosewood, Bermuda, or a remote tropical island, that each of our hotels and resorts really truly does embody our philosophy, which is a sense of place. We definitely strive to enliven the culture and environment and the people and marry those traditions with every location that we are in a way that is dynamic, exquisite, and hopefully unexpected. Thank you from all of us at Rosewood Hotels and Resorts, and we are here for you anytime you need. Have a great day.